So we now come to algebraic fractions. So algebraic fraction is a ratio of two variables where the denominator is not zero. Okay, for example, x divided by y. Over here, y should not be equal to zero, because if your y is equal to zero, it will render equation undefined, or the expression undefined. Another example is x minus 1 divided by x minus 2. This one also, your x should not be equal to positive 2, because when x equal to positive 2, it renders the fraction undefined. So algebraic fraction can be simplified in the same way as in ordinary fractions, the way we normally do ordinary fractions. Ordinary fractions like 1 divided by 2 plus 1 divided by 3. We find LCM, which is 6. So 2 into 6, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 into 6 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. And when you add, you get 5 over 6. The same way, but this time we are going to use algebraic, expressions. So now let's take some questions. Simplify. 2x squared minus 2xy divided by 6xy minus 6y squared. So to simplify this, once again, what is common? We consider all that. So what's common in the numerator? We have 2x. So we left with x minus y. Then what's common at the denominator? We have 6y. We'll be left with x minus y, because if 6y is common, we left with x minus y. So this cancel this. You'll be left with 2x divided by 6y. And once again, 2 here 1 and 2 here 3. So you'll be left with x on 3y. And don't forget, your y should not be equal to what? 0. Because if your y is equal to 0, it renders the equation undefined. Let's take another question. Simplify x squared plus 5x divided by x squared minus 25. So we factorize the numerator first. S is common to both. So you have x plus 5 divided by the denominator is difference of 2 squared, which you have treated it already. So that will be x minus 5, x plus 5. Don't forget it. So x plus 5 will cancel each other. We'll be left with x divided by x minus 5, where your x should not be equal to positive 5. So we take the third question. We have x squared minus y squared divided by x plus y all squared. So the numerator is difference of 2 squared, which is x minus y, x plus y, divided by the denominator is the same sign, so x plus y, the same x plus y. So don't confuse the two. So we cancel. S plus y will cancel s plus y. And we are left with s minus y divided by s plus y. Okay. Let's take another question. Simplify. Nine xy plus 6x squared divided by 4x cubed plus, minus 9xy squared. So if you look at this for the numerator, what's common? 3 is common, and x also is common. So you'll be left with 3y plus 2. Okay. So plus 2x. Since we've taken 1x out of the x squared, we are left with 1x divided by, if you look at the denominator, x is common to both. So we'll be left with 4x squared minus 9y squared. Once again, you can even still see the denominator looking like a difference of 2 squared, which we can change this to 2 squared and this 3 squared. So if you do that, this is the same as difference of 2 squared. 2 squared minus 3y, we have 2x plus 3y, okay? And if you look at it carefully, 3y plus 2x is the same as 2x plus 3y. So it means that this can cancel this. Then we'll be left with 3x divided by x into bracket 2x minus 3y, which even the s can cancel x. Then finally we are left with 3 divided by 2x minus 3y. Okay. Let's take another question. Simplify x squared minus 4 divided by x squared plus x minus 2. So once again, the numerator is difference of 2 squared, which will be x squared minus 2 squared. The numerator is quadratic trinomial, which is the same as 1 times 2, negative 2. Factors of negative 2 is 1 and negative 2. So we can write this as 2x minus x to replace the x, then minus 2. And the numerator is x minus 2, difference of 2 squared, and x plus 2. And the denominator, when you group this into type 1, you realize that what's common is x. We have x plus 2. Over here, what's common is minus 1. They have x plus 2. So the numerator being x minus 2, x plus 2. The denominator is x plus 2, the same bracket, the same. So you take 1. Then outside the parentheses, also in 1 bracket. And so when you cancel x plus 2, x plus 2, we'll be left with x minus 2 divided by x minus 1, where your x should not be equal to positive 1. Let's take another question. So if you have x squared minus x minus 6 divided by 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. So the numerator is a trinomial, denominator also a trinomial. So we solved this already. 1 times 6 is minus 6. So we can express this as x squared minus 3x plus 2x, giving you negative x, then minus 6, divided by the denominator can be expressed as 2x squared, or 2 times 3 is minus 6 factors of it. We can get 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. So we can express negative 5x as negative 6x plus x, then minus this 3 here. Don't forget we group them into type 1 factorization and factorize. What's common for the first bracket here is x. We have x minus 3. What is common is positive 2. We have x minus 3. Divided by what's common here, we have 2x, x, then we are left with x minus 3. Over here, we have positive 1, then left with x minus 3. So since the brackets are the same, we pick one of them. And outside the parentheses, we pick 1, which is x plus 2, divided by the same applies here, x minus 3, the same bracket. So we pick 1. Then outside is 2x plus 1, also in 1 bracket. So now we can cancel x minus 3 canceling. Then we are left with x plus 2 divided by 2x plus 1. And your x should not be equal to negative 1 or 2. Okay, so this guy does it. Okay, let's move on. So now move on to addition and subtraction. algebraic fractions. So let's take an example. So express two divided by x squared minus 1 plus 1 over x plus 1 as a single fraction. So use the knowledge of ordinary fractions to solve this. So this is 2 divided by, the denominator is difference of 2 squares, so it becomes s minus 1 x plus 1 plus 1 divided by x plus 1. So the LCM is s minus 1 and s plus 1. S plus 1 and s plus 1 are common, so we pick 1. Then s minus 1, which is different, also in one bracket. So x minus 1, s plus 1 into everything in the denominator here is 1. And 1 times 2 is 2 plus x plus 1 into all this, you'll be left with x minus 1. And s minus 1 times 1 will be 1 times s minus 1. So when I say s plus 1 into all this, it's like s minus 1 in your mind canceling. So you're left with s minus 1, although you're not going to do that. Okay. So we expand, we have 2 plus 1 times s is x, 1 times minus 1 is negative 1, divided by the denominator. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Then plus x divided by x minus 1, s plus 1. Now, 1 plus s is the same as s plus 1. So when you cancel, and you'll be left with 1 divided by x minus 1 as a final answer. Okay, so let's take another question. Express 2 divided by x plus 3 minus 1 divided by 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 as a single fraction. Okay, so sorry. So we have 2 divided by x plus 3 minus 1 over, we need to factorize the denominator here. So that would be 2 times 3, which is 6. Factors of 6, 1 and 6, 2 and 3. But we can use 1 and 6. So we write this as 2x squared plus 6x minus x minus 3. So grouping them into type 1 factorization, what's common is 2x. So you're left with x plus 3. What's common is my negative 1. You're left with x plus 3. So what we solved, the knowledge of all that we solved is what you continue to apply here. So since the brackets are the same, we pick one of them. Then outside the parentheses, which is 2s minus 1, also in one bracket. And then we find the LCM for all this. And the LCM for all this, since s plus 3 and s plus 3 is here, we'll pick one of them. Then 2s minus 1 is different, also in another bracket. So x plus 3 into s plus 3, 2s minus 1. It's like s plus 3 cancel. You are left with 2s minus 1, then times 2, which is 2 into bracket, 2s minus 1, then minus s plus 3, 2s minus 1 into s plus 3, 2s minus 1 is 1. and 1 times 1 is what we have over there. So we expand. So we're going to have 4x, 2 times minus 1 minus 2, negative 1 times 1 is negative 1 divided by the denominator. So we have 4x, negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3 divided by s plus 3, 2s minus 1. So that's the answer. We now move on to multiplication and division. Of algebraic fraction. So let's take another example. So simplify. So we have 4x squared minus 9, x minus 1 all squared divided by 2s plus 3 into bracket s minus 1 like this. So to solve the numerator for the left-hand side, we have 4, which even can, this 4 can be expressed as 2 squared, n squared minus, the 9 can be expressed as 3 squared divided by, this one means the same thing and the same sign, twice of it. So we bring our multiplication times, change the division to multiplication, then the denominator becomes the numerator, and the numerator becomes the denominator. So the numerator over here can be expressed is different of 2 squared. So one will be minus, the other will be positive, divided by this. I'm just repeating the same thing. So now we can cancel. 2s plus 3 will cancel 2s plus 3. S minus 1 will cancel s minus 1. Even x will cancel. I'm so sorry. I think that's all right. Okay, so that's all. So we are left with x times 2s minus 3 divided by x minus 1. So that's all. Let's take another question. We have to simplify. S squared minus 5s minus 14 divided by 4x squared plus 8x times 8x plus 56 divided by x squared minus 9 minus 49. Okay, so the numerator here is quadratic trinomial. So 1 times 14 is 14. Factors of 14, 1 and 14, 2 and 7. So 2 and 7 will help us get 5. So we can say x squared minus 7x plus 2x. Because that will give minus 5x, then minus 14 divided by the denominator here. We can factorize. So 4 is common to both, and s also is common to both. So we'll be left with x plus 2 over here times the numerator over here 2. 8 is common to both, so we have 8. Then we have x plus 7. The denominator here is difference of 2 squared. That will be s squared minus 7 squared. So we factorize this one very well. So we have s being common, and we are left with s minus 7. Therefore, over here, we have positive 2, then x minus 7. I'm just going to repeat all this again. But the denominator here, s squared minus 7 squared, is the same as x minus 7, x plus 7, difference of 2 squared. So for the numerator here, we're going to just simplify it well. And since the brackets are the same, we pick 1. So that will be s minus 7. And outside the parenthesis, which is s plus 2, also in one bracket. I'm going to repeat all this. So we cancel. S plus 2 will cancel s plus 2. S minus 7 will cancel x minus 7. S plus 7 will cancel s plus 7. And we'll be left with 8 divided by 4x, which 2 into 4 is 2, and 2 into 8 is 4. Or you can we can even say 4 into itself 1, and 4 into 8 is 2. So that we can write that answer to be 2 divided by x. So that's all. Let's try some examples again. So we have simplify 49x squared minus 25y squared divided by 3xy divided by 7x plus 5y divided by xy squared. So the numerator here is difference of 2 squared. So this is the same as 7 squared x squared. This is the same as 5 squared y squared divided by 3xy divided by 7x plus 5y by xy squared. So this is the same as 7x minus 5y, difference of 2 squared, 7x plus 5y divided by 3xy times, so this becomes the numerator, and this becomes the denominator. So this will cancel this. X will cancel x, even y, it will be left with only 1. So it means we are going to get something like 7x minus 5y. We are left with 1y, which is this, divided by 3. That gives you the final answer. So let's take another question. And the question before us says that simplify 1 into bracket x minus 2 minus x squared minus 4 divided by 3 into bracket x squared plus x minus 6. So working on the bracket, we'll be having this is the same as difference of 2 squared, which is x minus 2, x plus 2. Okay. This is also connected trinomial. So 1 times minus is minus 6. The factors 1 and minus 6, 2 and minus 3. Okay. So we can use the 2 and the 3 to get positive. So that would be x squared plus 3x minus 2x, giving you positive x, then minus 6. So over here we find the LCM, which is x minus 2, x plus 2. So s minus 2 into s minus 2, s plus 2 will be s plus 2 times 1, which is 1 into bracket s plus 2. And minus the denominator here into the denominator here is 1, and 1 times 1 is what we'll have here, divided by 3 into, so the denominator here What's common is x, so we left with x plus 3. And what's common is minus 2, we left with s plus 3. So for the numerator here, we have 1 times s plus 2, which is s plus 2, negative 1 times 1, which is negative 1, divided by s minus 2, s plus 2, divided by 3. The brackets are the same, so we pick 1. Then outside the parentheses also, 1 bracket. It will be x, 2 minus 1 is positive 1, divided by x minus 2, s plus 2. So we can change this division to multiplication. Then the denominator becomes the numerator, and the numerator becomes the denominator. So we can cancel this, and we'll be left with s plus 1